Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Dutchman Plays Train Valley World. So this is a puzzle game where you send trains to different locations to deliver goods, make money to make more trains, to try and achieve a couple of set goals. It's had a couple of prequels, Train Valley 1, Train Valley 2, and then finally we're on to Train Valley World. I don't remember exactly why this one stood out to me as an interesting, addition to the series, but I bought it as soon as it came out. I'm having a lot of fun with it. So we're going to start by going through the first two tutorial levels, and then tomorrow's episode we're going to do a brand new level and see how we do. So here's our first level. Welcome to the tutorial. It's going to make us zoom in, move the camera around, standard stuff. We can already see a couple of locations on the map. Middleton will take wood and coal. We have a lumber yard over here that is producing wood. And then we have a secondary factory over here that is taking wood and giving coal. The purple circle with the green leaves on it, that is the goal for the scenario. The game will end once we do it. And down here are 3 challenges for us. These stars are actually like a meta currency to unlock more trains, to unlock different conductors for your trains to make them more efficient, and so on and so forth. Wants us to go into station building mode and drop one down right here and here. Wants us to build some track. We're just going to click here, drag it over, and it'll automatically build for us. If we want to, we can click somewhere else and then back over here. And it looks like that still costs 9k. I thought that would be more. Weird. Anyways, a simple straight track is good enough for us. We're going to open up the train list down in the lower left here. I have played the first 2 levels, so I've unlocked the first tier of trains. We could get silly and pick the big long one, but we're just going to go middle of the road. We're going to give it some orders. Click where you want to start, click where you want to unload. As soon as we're going to do the rest automatically. Confirm. Let me move back over. And the train should be running. Oh, I have a game paused. So because the game wasn't running, there was no wood available yet. I chose that option in the menu. You can turn it off if you don't like it. But anyways, it already wants us to start building our other stations here. So I'm going to turn off. I'm going to connect right into the end here. And, just apropos of nothing, I'm going to go ahead and connect up to here as well. Find a locomotive? Sure. Deliver wood to the burner camp. We're going to speed things up a little bit. So as your trains run into each other, the train on the furthest left takes priority unless it's not moving. So 1 pulled in and it passed through train 2, causing it to stop. While 1 was loading, train 2 was able to move just a little bit. And now that it's clear, train 2 will finish its path over here. If you want to, I think you might be able to slide these around. And indeed you can. So now this train has priority if it ever comes up. That means I'm going to go back to speed. The wood got delivered. Now it wants us to add orders to it. It wants us to load here, unload there. So it's going to start here, deliver the wood to the coal, pick up the coal from the last delivery, and deliver it to Middleton. So I want to get real spicy, and indeed one of my goals is to buy 3 or more locomotives, and get another train, and also load wood, and deliver. Oops. And then load the coal and unload it. Easy peasy. So because everyone's kind of using the same wood source, things get a little helter-skelter. This guy was only able to pick up, 2 loads of coal. But we're making good money from the wood. We've got our 25,000 because the wood delivered to the coal place counts as a delivery, so we make some money off of it. And there's the first mission. We then would have gotten some stars we can use on our technology tree. You can start to unlock trains if you want. You can unlock specialists. Switchman makes your train a little faster. Steward increases passenger transfer income by 30%. I actually want to try that passenger one. So it wants us to buy Kingston first. So sometimes areas are going to be grayed out. You have to make enough money to purchase them. Once you do, though, they're forever unlocked. Now it wants us to make stations in both cities. We're going to connect them up. We're going to buy a locomotive, and I am going to pick the fast train here because this is going to be going passengers only. So add orders, we're going to load, unload, and then load, unload. It automatically loads up in Kingston because it's a passenger train. So I give it all of its instructions. And this should hopefully pump up a bunch of money with this specialist here. Part of the tutorial wants you to hire the switchman, who is automatically unlocked at the start of the game. Because I've done this level already, I have access to the steward, who has to be unlocked with stars. So she's going to just make us some free money. Salesman I also might use because there's a lot of freight deliveries we do in the early game. 10k. 20% on 1,000 is 200. 10,000 divided by 200. 10,000 divided by 2 is 5,000. Divided by 10, 500. Is that right? It takes 500 freight deliveries to pay for this guy? That doesn't seem right. Let me just pull out my phone. Doop doop doop. Give me 1 second. You can't see this, I can. 10,000 divided by... Well, let's start at the beginning, right? 1,000 times 0.2 is 200. 10,000 divided by 200 is 50. Okay, that's much better. So I divided by 20, not 200. Yeah, okay, I'm the dumb. 50 deliveries is still quite a lot, but the fact that he will eventually pay for himself is good news. It's good news, right? In fact, I'm even going to get right to it. So we've already got a clay deposit down here. Kingston is looking for clay, and this orange gear means that when we deliver that, complete that delivery order, we're going to get a industry point. Industry points can be used on open areas on the map to build industries of your own. And in fact, you can see that Lambeth needs clay bricks apparently, and there just aren't any on the map. So we will need this gear before the end of the mission. Which is why I'm going to start with that. I think that's... Yeah, okay. One thing I do remember from the other games, if you go through these red squares, that's when it starts adding money to your track cost. Because these are owned by the sheep apparently, and we can't kick them off their land. Weird, but it's the way it is. All the trains cost the same. I think I'm gonna start with the Janus here. Have it unload and load the coal. And I can just repurpose this later to go elsewhere to make my money back faster. Alright, cool. So both those trains are ready. I'm gonna go ahead and start it off. I'm actually gonna start it off at like super fast speed. So you pause for it. Load quarry. Unload. Start. Okay, there we go. Maybe because it didn't have any coal at all, it wasn't gonna start with that. It wasn't gonna start automatically if it couldn't make a single delivery. Passenger train is going great. I saw 1300 each delivery. This guy's highest priority, so he's just gonna be churning out money for us the entire game. 1300. It was 10k for the specialist. We've already made 1200. So we're 10% of the way towards paying that off. And once it's paid in full, it's just pure profit. And I'm gonna speed up again. So because this long train is so slow, I might want to invest. 20k is a lot. I'm tempted and... Nah, let's get it. Figure it out. 49,000 for this bridge. Bridges are pretty expensive, but you should only use them sparingly anyways. Or if you are going to use a bridge, get your money's worth. Use it as many times as possible. Yeah, with the passenger train going, this clay is just not getting delivered. Which is an interesting conundrum. I didn't think that would ever happen. Okay, so we've got the industry point. It wants us to build this right away. I don't have enough money yet. But that's at 2x speed. There's 15,000? Yeah. Eventually, this train isn't going to have to worry about delivering here. Alright, there we go. Because now, rather than delivering the clay for, you know, just 1,000, we can set up a station here, deliver the clay for 1,000 apiece, and then deliver the bricks for another 1,000 apiece. Same amount of clay, but we're doubling the value by delivering it twice. I think I'm gonna do it here. I'm gonna do it like this. Okay, I need money. Go, go, go. I'm gonna pause that guy for a second because I do want to do this real quick. I'm gonna pause there. Alright, now that's made. Well, what I can do, this guy, undo that order, unload here, then load here, unload here, and confirm. So I had to turn around real quick, but that's okay. Now there should be a lot less conflict with this guy, because what I can also do is put in a little bit of a bypass. Got me kind of preparing this move. 35,000, because that goes to a building. So if I come off of here, that's 3,500. Much cheaper. Now this guy's got a very simple loop. Drop off clay, pick up bricks, drop off bricks, pick up clay. And lastly, the other half of our journey. I honestly didn't need to build that part yet. I could have built that later, because the first thing I gotta do is turn iron and coal into steel, and then deliver the steel to the city. So first things first, I need 30,000 to make stations on each of these. Here's our 10K. It's gonna go right in. 4,500. Rip. I'm actually gonna start a train right away. Delivering coal. That's just gonna make us money. Why did they start paused? Go. I can only have 4 trains total though, so I'm gonna have to pick something to get rid of eventually. I could have the coal deliver the coal, pick up the iron, deliver the iron, pick up the coal, deliver the coal, and then have a second train just kind of delivering steel. But that feels slow. What I could do instead is have coal deliver coal, iron deliver iron, and coal also deliver steel, and then go get coal again. Because coal's kind of got a bit of a head start here. Down like this, I think. And right there. I'm gonna add another train. Because I have 5K, I do. Load, unload, that's all you're gonna do. And that's 5K. There we go. And I just want to make a little connection here so he doesn't have to waste his time going around. Now we go to 3, add orders, we're going to tell it to load, unload, and then everything. And actually we have all the infrastructure built, but I can also do to make sure that we get finished before 1884. Repurpose this train Stop it, empty all cars. You're at orders, you're gonna load here, unload here. Because you're nice and quick. I'm gonna give you a yard master who's gonna add a bonus card to the train. And if that's the case, do I even want you doing ingots anymore? I think I'm gonna turn this car off of ingots and let this guy make all the speedy deliveries. 2K, we're happy. And there we go. That guy's doing that. This guy's doing that. That guy's doing that. Everyone's got their roles. We set it up to speed. See how it goes. So here's 3 steel. Because he's got the extra train, he has enough for that. And the amount of freight does not weigh them down. So this guy's always going to be that zippy little fast train. We actually did that way good on time. This was very close the first time I did it. Oh, and we built a water purification plant, which cleaned up the river. That was very nice. Cool. So if I hadn't already done all that, we would have had a bunch of stars to spend. You see, I've unlocked the level 3 train and most of the specialists because, as you saw, all of these were very useful. I didn't get to use salesman. Did I? No, I did use salesman. I used steward, I used salesman, switchman, upgrading the speed. They're fast enough as they're. Right. But that's it for this episode. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, come back tomorrow and see the next step. Otherwise, I hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Goodbye.